A man remains in the Lucas County Jail today after a traffic stop led to an abduction charge and sparked an investigation.
Troopers pulled Juan Carlos Morales Pedraza over on Tuesday and found he was traveling to Chicago with a 15-year-old. That girl, investigators say, had been sexually assaulted.
And now authorities are trying to determine whether she's also a victim of human trafficking. 13 ABC's Amy Montgomery talked with experts and has more on where the investigation stands. Amy.
Diane Lee, investigators still have a lot of questions that need answered. How did the two know each other? Why were they heading to Chicago? And as you mentioned, is this teenager a victim of human trafficking? It's that last question that's really important, especially for advocates. They say the fact that it's even part of the conversation at all proves that their efforts are working and potentially saving lives.
It really is a community-wide issue.
One that Dr. Celia Williamson works hard to prevent. She's the executive director of the Human Trafficking and Social Justice Institute at the University of Toledo. Their work focuses heavily on education, awareness, and response.
It's important for us here in Toledo because we know that we have human trafficking here on U.S. soil. We know that it's in Toledo, Ohio.
Currently, local authorities are taking a close look at a recent abduction case. It happened on the Ohio Turnpike near Swanton on what was a routine traffic stop.
There was that feeling that something wasn't right.
The driver, 35-year-old Juan Carlos Morales Pedraza, didn't have an ID. He was driving a car in someone else's name, and his passenger was a 15-year-old reported missing out of New Jersey.
It wasn't until later that we were able to determine that she did fear for the safety of her family and herself.
According to troopers, there are also reports that he sexually assaulted the teen. Now he's in jail on $250,000 bond.
The main thing is that she is safe now.
Williamson applauds the troopers for recognizing all the possibilities. She says 10 years ago, trafficking would have been an afterthought.
Knowing to assess and identify and look for that is amazing, and it will be so helpful in her ability to see justice.
And in a world where anything is possible, she encourages everyone to learn the signs and speak up.
You never know if you're providing a piece of that puzzle that's so critical to what law enforcement or investigators were looking for anyway.
At this point, investigators say they are looking at all of the options and additional charges are possible. Reporting live in Maumee, Amy Montgomery, 13 ABC Action News.